he banging on a door with his hand. It was a do like he banging on the door with his foot. What's up, Slim Nation? Welcome back. I'm back with another video. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We just gonna jump right in. I don't know if y'all seen the other story time, but go ahead and watch that. Lot to tell. But no, this one we just gonna be speaking of my ex-boyfriend. The drama. Basically, just a little overview of our relationship. We were together 5 years, in which the first 2 we didn't really have a title on it or whatever. We basically just was friends with benefits or whatever, but you know, we ended up putting a title on things or whatnot, and we was together, you know, those other 3 years or whatever. So we broke up maybe about a year and a half ago. It was literally right before me and Marco started dating. In which he knew of Marco too, because Marco's always been in my family, around my family. If y'all seen that in my other video, y'all would have seen that I already mentioned that he, you know, him and my brother are like best friend cousins or whatever. So yeah, he been around or whatever. So anyways, so we was together all those years. Within our relationship, well, the first 2 years, he never really wanted to make it official or whatever. But, you know, I was just going with the flow. We ended up making it official, whatever. Fast forwarding, this was maybe about 2 years ago, around this same time. I was just like, the relationship, it was cool, you know, we loved each other, all of that, whatever. But all my friends and family, they always felt like he was like, I guess he liked boys. They always felt like he was gay or whatever. And I guess because he had a nose ring, just how he acted as a man or whatever. So when this situation happened, everybody was like, yeah, that's some shit a female do. He a female or whatever. But basically, I mean, he like, we went out a lot. When I say a lot, at least about 4 to 5 times a week. We always was outside. And we went out, well, we was always going out and stuff. So this particular day, he was out with the boys and I was out with the girls, in which on this day, it was actually one of my friends at the time. It was her birthday. So she had a birthday dinner or whatever. And we went eating or whatever. And it was one of my friends at the time. And I'm saying at the time because me and that bitch ain't friends no more. But it was her birthday dinner. But it was another girl who we was like close with. You know, it was always us 3, in which that's gonna be a whole nother story time. But it was always us or whatever. So the birthday girl, you know, she sat down at the end with her husband, her friends and stuff. Me and the other girl, we was sitting on the other end. We had already got there. Well, our table wasn't ready, so we had already got there early. And me and her, we ended up sitting at the bar, and we had went on and started drinking. So by the time our table was ready, we got to the table. I think we was already like 2 drinks in. So we was already drinking before everybody else. So when we drink and when we're around each other, period, like when I say me and her, like we just be joking. We just be like, everything is funny. We just be drunk and just acting straight fools. So, mind y'all, I said he was out the boys. So, we was, we were sitting at the table. I think we was waiting on our food or something. And he called me. But when he called, my phone was sitting like face up, like, you know, on a table. And she seen he was calling. So she was like answering the phone, you know, playing. She was like, hello, hello. Like acting like she was me or whatever. And I guess he had been drinking too. So he was drunk. Mind y'all, I said we always went out drinking. And I ain't gonna say he had a drinking problem, but it's like when he get drunk, that should just be a turn off, because he just be like a whole different person. We be arguing, like it just be the worst. So she was playing, she like, hello, hello, whatever. And I guess he was out or whatever. So his background already loud with music and stuff. She hanging up or whatever, and he, man, what Nesi, you know, he already like mad or whatever. We're like, what's wrong with him? Mind you, we drunk, we making jokes, like we already just acting a fool or whatever. So I think he called back again, and she just like, hello, huh, what you say, babe? You know, just playing with him or whatever. But he's drunk, so he's not taking the shit as a joke or whatever. He stopped calling. I ain't calling back, you know, and be like, oh, what's up, babe? What you doing? What you wanted? You know, I ain't do none of that. I just left it as it was. And we went on about our little dinner. We took pictures, whatever. You know, we had done order, I think, probably like 2 more drinks at the table. Probably a shot. So we was fucked up. We was drinking. When we left there, I went home. I don't know if I can't remember if me and her rode together or what. I feel like we did ride together, because at the time we was staying in the same neighborhood. And yeah, I think we did ride together. So I got home, whatever. It's late night. And then at the time too, one of my little sisters, she was living with me. She had just had one of her babies too. So you talking about my 2 kids at the time. So it was my 2 kids and her baby. They was at the house. So when I got home, you know, everybody sleeping stuff. It's late. I can't even remember what time. It was a good, it was probably about like, it probably like around like midnight 1, because we went to a restaurant. So they didn't close too late. It probably was like around midnight or 1 o'clock or whatever. So either way, whatever. I got back home, everybody sleep. I'm drunk or whatever. I go upstairs. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't take no shower or nothing. I took my pants off and I got right in the bed. Y'all, like, not even an hour went by. I heard do. And I'm still, you know, kind of drunk. You know, when you drunk too and you lay down and your head be like, ooh, like your head just be spinning. So I lay down, whatever, hear boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I got cameras at my front. I got a camera at my front door where I was staying at the time. So I'm looking at my camera. It's my ex. So he like, no, I'm pressing on the thing to like talk through the camera, and I'm like, what do you want? And he, open the door, da. And I could just see in his eye, like, y'all, when I say I deleted all that footage because it was just bad, like, but I wish I could just show y'all like everything that had done happened. But I had deleted it like last year, like after we broke up and stuff. Like I ended up deleting all of that stuff because I didn't want them memories in my phone. So I'm talking to him in the can. He like, open the door. I'm like, I'm not opening the door. Like, what do you want? It's late night. Because even though he had called those 2 times at the restaurant, after I had done left or whatever, went home, he still was like texting and stuff. Like, he was mad. And I'm drunk. I'm trying to get home. So I wasn't about to do all that arguing and stuff. So we talking back and forth on the camera. And he was like, open the door before I knock the door down, something of that sort, whatever he said. And I'm like, boy, you ain't gonna y'all, why all I heard was do, like, but it wasn't no do, like, he banging on the door with his hand. It was a do like he banging on the door with his foot. And I'm talking about not the normal like front way. You know how you just kick a door like do. No. That motherfucker, that bitch was turned around. You could just tell how the kicks was. He was turned around like backwards, like doing his foot like backwards, like do. And I'm like, mind you, everybody in the house sleep. So I'm like, oh my God, he about to wake everybody up. All I heard the do like with the foot, and then I heard like I can't even explain the noise, but I heard, you know, the noise like, okay, now he in. It was like not like that, but so when I heard that, I jumped out of bed, just shirt on and my little underwear. Jumped out of bed, and I'm running. I had a 2-level house, so I'm running down the steps. He trying to come up the steps, and whoa, man, what you? I'm talking about pushing me out the way, coming upstairs. At this point, he thinking I got a dude in the house. He came in my room, looking in my closet, looking in my he pulled the shower curtain back, looking in my tub. Like, first of all, if I had a dude in here, I couldn't even see myself having a scary dude in my damn house, because you looking in the closet, and then ain't no dude of mine, if I was cheating, ain't nobody about to be hiding up in no closet and bathtub and stuff. They ain't gonna be me and you at the steps like, what's up, bro? Like, what? So he did all that. At this point, we both like back down the steps. I'm talking about we in each other's face. I'm pushing him like, get the out my house. Like, I was so mad. At this point, everybody up. My sister, she come out the room. She storming down the steps like, and she hear me telling him like, get out. She don't know what's going on, but you know, it's my sister. So she like, she don't want you here. She want you out her house. Like, get out her house. And she was like, go. Like, so she pushing him too. He outside the door. So I'm trying to close the door and stuff, y'all. So I had a smart lock on my door. The smart lock broke. It was like a you know, the long little ledge type piece that be connected to the door. That's broke and just laying on the floor. It was just a mess. And then my oldest daughter, you know, she hadn't woke up, so she come storming down the steps. She like, she mad as fuck. It's not funny because he doing all this, coming to my house, and he know my kids in here sleep. Well, he probably don't know they sleep or whatever, but he know my kids here. So she coming down, storming on the steps, and it's like, how can you do this knowing my kids is there, knowing they know we're together? So, you know, they gonna look at you a whole different way because you done broke our door. Like, and I'm slamming the door won't even, like, because with the smart lock, you know, when you close the door, it automatically locks by itself. Closing the door, slamming the door. My bad. Bait came outside. But I'm slamming the door. It's not closing. The smart lock broke. The little lid sitting on the floor, like all of that, whatever. So I'm just yelling and yelling like, look, my door won't even close. It won't even close. I'm telling my kids, I'm like, go upstairs. So it was just me and my sister. We down there. Me and my sister, we just pushed him out the house. All this, like, it was just a hot mess. The only reason I didn't call the police because I'm not a police ass bitch. In the end, like, he didn't put his hands on me or nothing like that. I just wanted him out my house. So I felt like I could hold it down on my own and with my sister help. Or whatever, but he ended up getting out, leaving, and I didn't call the police too because at the time he was driving trucks, so I didn't want him to get locked up, and I'm still thinking of him as a caring girlfriend. Like, I didn't want him to go to jail and he would lose his CDLs, and in jail he can't drive, just all of that. I wasn't calling no police, period, anyway, because I don't do all that, but it was just a mess. So after that day, I was like not talking to him. He had done sent flowers, a bear on a little, like, it was like a flower, like a glass vase. So inside the vase, it was like one of our pictures. And he was like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm talking about I was straight ignoring him. I was not talking to this man. Like, it was just like, you doing all this in front of my kids. Not only that, I moved in my house, well, you know, at the time, I moved in my house in July. That was like around October when that happened. So I had just moved in my house, and you come to my house damaging shit. Done broke my door. My door can't close. I mean, I have a camera, but it's like, we had to sleep that night with the door just like, literally can't lock, can't close all the way. It's just like that. Like, you pull on the doorknob, it's just like that. Like, it was just a mess. But these folks won't let me be great, make my little video in peace. But no, it was just a lot of drama. Like, it was too much. But that was just a quick little story time with Slim Bae. My life, I done been through some stuff, and y'all don't even know the half. Like, and it just be so crazy because looking back, you could smile at stuff. You could laugh about it. Like, dang, that nigga kicked your door in. Like, you know. But at the time when shit be happening, all you could do is cry and just be like, dang, like, what happened? Why, what? You know. But, yeah. Clearly, we're not together anymore. Everybody still think he a bitch. Everybody still think he like boys. And all of that, whatever. But yeah, y'all like this video, and comment down below, like, what other type of story times y'all want to see, because I got some stories for y'all. And if I ain't got no stories, I got some stories of stories that I done heard or whatever. But y'all comment down below, like, have y'all ever been in a relationship and dealt with a crazy person? Like burning clothes or just anything like that. Kicking those in. Whatever. But thank y'all for watching. Until next time, see y'all later. Make sure y'all subscribe. Bye.